Hello, everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts, episode 280. My name is Dan, and you should know this guy by now. Who
J
is this guy? J
Money.
Money.
J
Yeah.
Money is back.
So, cheers to you all. We just finished watching the Red Blacks. Mr. J Money decides to invite himself over for the game.
For sure, man. For sure.
But now we have an hour and a half to kill before supper time. So I said, "You want to do an episode?" He's like, "Of course."
Of course, man.
So, who are we talking about today? Can you actually pronounce that? It's
What the heck? Is that a C?
a T.
That's a T?
Maybe you could.
Oh, man.
Tangier is the name of the band.
Tangier. It looked like
So,
a C.
Yeah,
T.
it's well, we'll show them the shows at the album artwork after there. So yes, we are doing another one of the revisiting forgotten bands. Today's episode is Tangier. So formed in Philadelphia in 1984. They were part of the hard rock slash hair metal stint there back in the late 80s. But they've got a little touch of Western, like your Cinderella, Heartbreak Station, John Bon Jovi, Young Guns, whatever that was there. What else? Like a little bit like Tesla, too, a little bit in that vein there. Sure, they were part of the hair metal, hard rock era there, but I guess they're more hard rock with a Western edge to it there. But anyway, not much online regarding this band here. So we're going to do what we can here, right? So this band have 3 albums. One that's an independent release, which I just recently got like about a month ago. So I said, okay, now that I have had a chance to go listen to it, I can do this episode. So cheers to you all. Also, before I forget, if you do like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Hit the little thumbs up and little bell to be notified when I publish new content like this. I do a lot of these revisiting forgotten bands. So today, it's about Tangier. So, 1985, they released their indie debut, which most people may or may not know about this one here. So, how about we just look at the independent release here. So Tangier, this one right here, not many people know that they have this album here, which was on Wolf Records. Does it sound like album number 2 and 3? Not really. It's a little bit more pop, hard rock-ish, with very, very little hints of, Southern Western type music there. But anyway, we got Bill Mattson on vocals, Doug Gordon, who's pretty much the founder of Tangier. He's on guitar and background vocals. Rocco Mazzella on guitar background. Mike Cost on bass and background vocals. And Mark Hopkins on drums. So here's the back cover right here. Doesn't really look like them if you know Tangier, but very happy to have gotten this here. There you go. So this is their first independent album, which was on Wolf Records. Yeah, there you go. This is from 1985. Now, Doug Gordon, who is, like I said, the main guy right here, disbanded. Just let's quit. By the way, just ended the band. They had little minor success locally, but nothing to sneeze at here. So let's fast forward to 1989. And then, for 4 years, nothing happened. They just decided to start from scratch. So we have this beautiful album here, Tangier, Four Winds. So you got Bill Matson, he's back on vocals. Doug Gordon also back on guitar and bass. Sorry, guitar and background vocals. Gary Saint, guitar, background vocals. Gary Nutt, bass, background vocals, and Bobby Bender on drums. What is it with these drummers that can't sing backgrounds with this band? I don't know. You know these guys? No.
No, I don't. I have no clue
So
they are.
this album is my favorite by Tangier. And I've said this story before, but you may not have heard it. So I had never seen a concert. What year is this year? Was it? Yeah, 1989. Yeah, it must have been the summer. Anyway, so I had never seen a concert yet in my life. My friend, well, we won't mention his name there, not to embarrass him too much there. But anyways, like, oh, Dan, there's Tangier, White Lion, and Cinderella coming to town for only $5. And I'm like, okay, I'm in for that. So we go to it's the Super X. So outside they had these huge football stadium where the Red Blacks play actually. And they had lots of good concerts back then. Anyway, they're like, all right, it'll be like 30 some bucks each for the tickets, and that's how cheap tickets were back then.
$5,
but even
man.
it was expensive so we're like, oh my god, we heard $5, but anyway, $5 was the entry fee. So I missed out on seeing this band live with White Lion and Cinderella. But man, oh man, I love this album. The vocalist, to me, this is Tangier's strong point would be the guitars and the vocals right there. They did have 2 singles / videos for this, and they had On the Line, which is song number 3. But my favorite, and it's such a good song, would be the second song off of side 2, which is Southbound Train, which has a video for that. And when I watch, at night you're just watching videos, I watched that video for Southbound Train. Such a good song. It's a moody blues. That's what I mean by the Western theme. It's like blues Western type of theme. But yeah, Southbound Train, Rip Chords, another great one. Sweet Surrender is a good one too. Great guitar work in there. Yeah, this whole album. I've known about the band for like the longest time, but I've only bought their records like the last 3 years maybe. So quite happy with this one. This was one of my wow moments. Even if back then we were like, yeah, this is just one of those hair metal bands again, late to the game there. But anyway, great second album with 4 wins. Then comes 1991, and we all know what happens early 90s, the grunge happens. But Tangier still come out with an album, but with some changes. So, Tangier Stranded. So out is the awesome voice of Bill Matson, and he is replaced by guitarist / vocalist / keyboardist Mike LeConte. Doug Gordon still there with guitar, background vocals. Gary Nutt still there on bass and backgrounds, and Bobby Bender on drums. When I first heard this album, I did not like it. Okay, especially compared to Four Winds, which I friggin' loved. But I did do a album analysis on this album because someone, one of the viewers, requested this. And I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I did back when I first got it. So, but it's not as good as Four Winds, in my opinion. But you got to check out the video for and Stranded. Again, this is my opinion. Stranded is the name of the album, and the name of the video that came out is, if you ask me, the weakest song on the album. That's my opinion there. But it actually features a very young Pamela Anderson before breast surgery, if you know what I mean. You know who Pamela Anderson is?
Ooh, I have no idea.
You don't know who Pamela Anderson? Oh my God, it's I'll have to show you after. The '90s poster girl.
No,
Anyway.
no, I have no idea.
Baywatch? No.
Baywatch. Probably seen a couple photos, but
Yeah. That's that TV show. That TV show was running when I was in high school. Just to give you an idea. Anyway, the video for Stranded stars a young Pamela Anderson. Again, it's my least favorite. That if you've seen that video, you would think, oh, it's one of those generic hair metal bands out there. But I mean, I would definitely. Whoops, these two here. I would definitely give these two a chance. Personally, I would give this one more a chance. That's just my tastes. But check out the song. If you like rockin', blues influenced hard rock there, check out Southbound Train. When I first saw that video, I was like, wow, that is a good song. I enjoy it lots. So that is my little. There's not much on the internet regarding these guys. You know, these hair metal bands that came late to the game. I've noticed when you're trying to do some episodes on this, there's not much on the internet regarding these guys. But good music is good music. Check out Four Winds, but especially check out Southbound Train. And I'm trying to remember the great song. I forget the name there, but I mean, yeah, the song "Stranded" is aged a little bit better there, but yeah, I do like that album a little bit more. Anyway, but to me, Four Winds is the way to go for if you want to get into Tangier. If you're really a collector, I mean, get that rare EP, not EP, indie that I got there. Only if you're a collector. But this sounds nothing like the Tangier that we know from Four Winds and Stranded. I mean, I do enjoy Stranded a lot more than I do this. But I'm glad I have it because I'm a completist. And there you go. So, that's it, my friend. I told you this was a short one today. Tangier. If you're nice, we're going to go listen to that one song while we're having supper.
Sure, man.
And there you go. So, I'd like to thank my nephew, J Money, for coming over and another good luck, man. Watching the Red Blacks win. We're having a good season. I've never said this about the Red Blacks while I've had a YouTube channel, but we're actually having a very good season right now.
Oh, yeah.
So the excitement is back in town. So there you go. Anyway, thank you for joining me.
Pleasure, man, pleasure.
Even though there wasn't much to say, you have no fucking clue who these guys are.
I have no idea who the heck they are.
We'll go listen to a few songs later on while we're having supper. Anyway, on that note, thank you guys for watching, and we shall see you guys next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.